not some kind of superhero. I'm a pretty average guy. In fact, if you ask most of my friends, maybe even some of my family members, they might tell you that I'm really kind of awkward even. But I've got something inside of me that is just restless right now. It's this sense of kind of like a reality shift. You know, it's like I've lived in a box my entire life, and then I got to see what's outside the box, and it's driving me crazy. My entire life I've been kind of sheltered and wondering what's so exciting about life, or what's the point, what's the meaning of all of this, and then I got to see it, and I found it in helping people. I found it in helping people who are stuck in situations that they didn't ask for. On January 15th, I'm going back to Honduras. I'll be chilling out in the capital of the country, which I've heard is the most dangerous place in the universe. And it's gonna be a for real trip. This isn't the kind of place where you just go and visit. Now, while we're there, there's a couple projects we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing a men's conference. We're going to be doing a family conference on how to keep marriage together. We're going to be doing a Feed a Village program up in the mountains of Honduras and Guatemala. Apparently, that's where some really sketchy people live, and they want us to go share with them about Jesus. So, cross your fingers, pray for us. And during the morning, I'm actually going to be working with a radio program called Encuentro. And during the day, I'm going to be going with another organization, to the high schools and colleges, and we're going to be preaching the gospel, because the situation right now is that these places are literally begging the churches to come and share about Jesus, because this is the only message that is bringing hope to these kids, the only thing that's really changing their hearts and kind of thwarting them from joining the drug cartel. Now the situation is right now that the cartel they're targeting kids between 14 and 23. I've even heard it's gone down to as young as 8 years old to join the gangs, and it's an on-the-spot decision. If you don't join, you're dead. They kill you, and it's a very difficult situation, because you live in one gang's territory, you might go to school in another gang's territory, you can't get away from them. And even just taking the school bus, one of the gangs owns them. So how do you get away from this? And so what's happening is a lot of these kids are fleeing to the States. They're taking many dangerous routes. They're hiring people called coyotes. They charge around $7,000 a person to get them up to the States. Now, their parents are helping with this, obviously, but it's still a very extremely dangerous thing. Many of the kids don't make it, and those who do simply get caught and sent back. This is the kind where you just don't go and do it because you're playing. I mean, you got to be serious about what you stand behind. And so we're going in there. We're bringing the gospel. We're going to bring some resources. We're going to help them. We're going to help whatever leaders are trying to help the community. We're going to build them up. We're going to help with training. We're going to help with resources and financing. There's a school out in Guatemala that we're feeding kids on. This is the kind of stuff that we do. We got to do this. We have to do this. We have to do this now. We have to do this together. I'm crazy, but I'm not dangerous. Maybe I need to get dangerous. That's what's happening. But we got to go out. We got to do something. We got to do something, because the world is changing, and it's not changing for the better. It's getting darker. It's getting faster. And if we're not stopping this at somebody else's door, then what's going to happen when it comes to our door? So I'm going out there January 15th. I'll be back mid-April, maybe beginning of April. There's a lot of projects that we need your help on in terms of feeding kids, sponsoring programs, things like that. Now is an adventurous time. Now is an exciting time to be alive, because we are able to do something. We're able to do something. I'm not some kind of superhero. I'm just a guy. I just want to do something, that's all.